Overflows.
Mooladhar Chakra and stability of the body. Chakras in Sanskrit means wheel. These refer to energy points in your body. They are thought to be spinning discs of energy that should stay open and aligned as their as these correspond to bundles of energy, major organs, and areas of our energetic body that affect our emotional and physical well being. An entire school of yoga evolved out of the first chakra, which is the earth center or Mooladhar. The teachings of yoga starts from ways of doing things with body to reaching one's ultimate nature. One dimension of yoga that is related to Mooladhar refers to Kaya Kalp. The word Kaya Kalp comes from two words. Kaya means bodies and Kalp means transmutation, essentially means a long period of time. It would be translated as eon. Kaya Kalp is either about establishing or stabilizing the body or extending its lifespan through regular exercises, breathing, and otherwise we can extend our lifespan. There have been many beings who practiced Kaya Kalp and lived for hundreds of years because they took charge of the most fundamental ingredients in the system, which is the element of earth. It is the earth element that gives us substance. This is one of the basic elements in entire existence. Kaya Kalp's history reaches back to Siddha Yoga in India. Ancient sages renowned for their youthful longevity and supernatural powers. It is considered to be precursor of Ayurvedic system and is believed to have been first transferred from Shiva to his wife Parvati and from her to others, those who practiced Kaya Kalp, a sacred science to attain mystical powers. You would have noticed that once your body is stabilized, the emotional and the psychological health is very good. And it is the psychological or emotional disturbance that reduces your energy, and when the body is not operating at its optimum level of energy, then it begins to age faster. Swadhisthana, the second center, means abode of self. It has myriad possibilities from basic procreation to creating divine entities. When one masters the Mooladhar, it can either lead to very stable body or to a certain drunkenness of experience or to heightened level of perception. Sometimes these happen simultaneously. As your Mooladhar center starts getting stabilized, your body becomes stable, and there is a sort of intoxication that continues. If one has used the mastery over Mooladhar for stability alone, then the Swadhisthana becomes a strong abode for regeneration and pleasure. If one used Mooladhar for drunkenness, then Swadhisthana becomes an abode of sense of bodilessness, not in terms of becoming like a thin air, but as an experience of a little distance from the body. The moment these two centers are in harmony with one another, one begins to feel a certain amount of distance from the body. If you take an orange, there is a sweetness in the fruit that is not there in the peel. They are one inside the other, but there is a little distance between orange peel and the orange fruit and its sweetness. Likewise, when there is sweetness of the self, the body will sit a little loosely on it. This will give some kind of freedom from physical drives that human beings tend to have. If one has used Mooladhar or the nectar to heighten one's perception, then Swadhisthana also functions in that way and further enhances that possibility. Of all the things that we can do in yogic system, working with Swadhisthana is among the most complex and beautiful. They have been there have been many cases where a combination of the two Mooladhar and Swadhisthana has produced beautiful results for people. Many have been rejuvenated from almost death-like situation and become vibrantly alive. You have come out of the state of inner conflict, chaos, and disturbance, and you are full of energy. The energy level, the rejuvenation is at a very high level. Our rejuvenation center is doing this to some extent. That can be done through various types of therapies using Ayurveda, oils and medicines, herb substance and metals. It is a complex process, but better way to do it would be to activate your Mooladhar and Swadhisthana by yourself so that the body fixes itself. If Mooladhar and Swadhisthana are stabilized, health will happen by itself, energy level will be high, and the health will be established from within because they are at the very basis of human existence. The school of Mooladhar and Swadhisthana created elaborate systems of medicine and ways of becoming healthy and rejuvenated. This happened because of the demands of the marketplace. When they met a yogi, people only asked things like, "Can you cure my disease?" Everybody suffers from so many kind of problems, like these are related to emotional and psychological. With the proper balancing of these two centers, these are sorted out. Can you bring vitality in my life? Yoga got crafted as per people's demand. Of course, in today's world, people feel this is perfectly legitimate and best thing about yoga. But using the yogic system only to attend to one's health is the lowest way of using it, but that is considered the highest today. Only if there are health benefits, they think it is for real. The first meeting between Mooladhar and Swadhisthana is like sleep. The first meeting between the earth and the water center is like sleep. This is meeting at the physical plane. So we have to devise the meditation techniques for this plane, the physical plane, where the meeting is taking place in sleep. The meeting happens, but you cannot be very aware of it. You will enjoy it. You will feel a great freshness arising in you. You will feel great rest, as if you have slept deeply, but you will not be able to see it exactly. This is what happens in the beginning. It is very dark. The man and woman have met. Inside you, the inner woman and inner man, but they have met in the unconscious. The meeting was not in the daylight, it was the dark night. Yes, the result will be felt, it will be there, the consequence will be felt. You will suddenly feel a new energy arising in you, a new radiance, a new glow. You will have an aura. This is the first meeting between Mooladhar and Swadhisthana, but it is like a sleep at the physical plane. Even others may start feeling that you have a certain quality of presence, a vibe, but you will not exactly know what it is, what is happening. So the first meeting is like sleep. With the first, also there will be a change, but you will not be aware of this change. With first, you may start thinking that you are no more interested in your woman or in your man, but you will not be able to understand that you are not interested in any woman or man at all. You may think you are bored with your woman or man, and you will be more happy with some other person. Some changes will be good, a different climate will be good, a differently a different quality of woman will be good. This will be just a guess. When with this second, you will start feeling that you are no longer interested in woman or man, that your interest is turning inwards. So this is the meeting at the first plane, that is the physical plane, when the earth and the water center begin to interact with one another in harmony and oneness.